Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the going concern concept. So what is going concern concept? As per this concept, it is assumed that business will continue for a longer period of time without any need of closing down or liquidation. So this is a fundamental principle which says that business will continue for a foreseeable future, at least for 12 months time period. So therefore, the books and the transactions are recorded in the books of accounts basis this fundamental principle. Now, what are the impacts on the accounting due to this particular accounting concept or principle? So, in terms of assets, so due to this concept only, we capitalize the assets in the books of accounts and depreciate the value of the asset over the useful life of the asset. For example, you bought an asset for 10 lakhs and the useful life is 10 years. Basis the assumption that business will continue to operate for foreseeable future, you will continue to depreciate the value of the asset 1 lakh every year for another 10 years. And also, we don't look at the value of the fair value of the asset here, the market value of the asset, because with this principle, we don't assume that asset will be sold. We are going to sold off the asset. So that's the primary impact. Second is on the classification of liabilities or assets. So with this concept only, because we are assuming that business will continue to operate, we will bifurcate or classify the assets into current assets and non-current assets. Likewise, liabilities also current liabilities and non-current liabilities, because we know that business will operate and they will continue to give to meet their obligations for the long-term assets as well. Also, this impacts on the this assumption also has an impact on the investors from the investors point of view. So on this concept basis only, a firm is able to secure loans or issue debentures debentures of the companies, because we assume that firm will be able to pay off the debts and interest on loans, etc. So this principle is very important and it's very fundamental. There is another impact of this principle on the accrual and prepayments. So due to this principle only, we accrue income and also book the prepaid expenses into the balance sheet. Prepaid expenses are nothing but the expenses which are paid in advance for the services which will be received in the future. So we know that firm will continue to operate, hence the services they will be able to take it in the future. Therefore, the prepaid expenses are booked in the balance sheet. Likewise, the accrued income. So we accrue for the income wherein we have already rendered the services but invoice is yet to be issued. So we know that we will be able to, the firm will be able to issue those invoices and have the income out of it. So I hope you understood this concept and you will be able to apply this concept in the financial statements recording and reporting. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do tune in for more details on the accounting principles theme. Thank you.